Hello, I'm Jo Bannon. I'm a white woman in my mid-30s with long white hair cut with a fringe, and I'm stood in my kitchen against a white wall. I'm an artist working in choreography and performance, and I've been doing that for about the last 15 years. I like working in live performance because of live performance's opportunity to be intimate and, when it really works, transformative. The work I've chosen to share with WOW is a piece called Kitchen Alba. It's a restaging of a work I made for a theatre space a couple of years ago called Alba, but restaged in my domestic kitchen. The piece uses theatricality, domesticity, and riffs off ideas of religious iconography and miracle to tell a story about family and miracle and faith. And it's made for my mum, Jo Bannon'un, who you'll hear in the piece, who, through her faith, she chose to make a miracle from my arrival. I hope you enjoy.
Then Madge came over that night and Madge said, I'll help you bath Joanne. And so we put you in the bowl, washed your hair first, she wrapped you up in the towel, and Madge sprinkles, puts the whole water on you. Next thing was, all your hair vanished. And I thought, my goodness, her whole hair's gone. We got into a panic then. And she said, it'll be all right. So she wrapped you in the towel and started drying off your hair. And then it all started coming back again. It was really funny. All you could see was the skin of your head and no hair. And then it all came back and it was a silky and a shiny and silky. It was just like pure silk.
Yeah, we're coming down at McDonald's and he wasn't young, and I'd say not more than maybe 13, 14. And he shouted at you, "Oh, look at that albino," or something. And you just turned and ran after him to get him. And of course I had to start running after you because you weren't very old at the time either, I don't think. And I wouldn't say you'd be more than maybe 8, something like that. No, you didn't, but you would have. If you had have got him, I'd say you really would have. I think he ran for his life. He was that petrified. Because you would have done. Only you'd have got killed, actually. You'd running across roads and everything to catch up with him. Should have got him and give him a good beating.
The Pope was coming to Coventry, to Baginton Airport, where we lived out in Willenhall. And there was lots of people coming back to stay at our house. Lots of family and friends, about 60 people. And my sister went over and got everything ready, put on all the food and everything. And then Dad picked me up and we brought you home. And they weren't going to let me come home because they said the roads would be so blocked that they wouldn't be able, the nurse, the midwife wouldn't be able to get to me. If not, she'd come the next day.
The Pope was shown on the television. And she said, "Come and sit down and watch the Pope." She said, "He's just arriving." So he was just coming to Coventry. He was arriving out like in his motorcade or whatever he went round in. The Pope was coming when you were coming. You were arriving home when the Pope was coming at the same time. So that was funny. So, yeah.
He was arriving the same time as me?
Yeah, he was, yeah. He was coming home when you were coming home. You and the Pope was coming together.